Enter a world of stories as weird and wild as man's imagination can conjure. A world where anything is possible, where science and the mystical combine in surprising and unpredictable adventures. Enter a world of astoundingly awesome tales.
Are you ready for more tantalizing tales of terror, myths of monsters and machismo, the history of a heroic hunter? Good, because it is time yet again for another exciting journey with Rip Daring, cryptid hunter extraordinaire. Joining the intrepid adventurer is his field medic, Guinevere, a nurse as equally skilled in medicine as she is at deflecting Rip. And lastly, the loyal Percival, Rip's personal butler, tailor, navigator, and monster lure. Join the crew, dear listeners, as we follow them on an exciting cryptid hunt. Tonight, we have a Texas-sized tale, Episode 54, Rip Daring and the Curse of the Goat Sucker.
Yet another near-mummified goat, and it's not due to this infernal heat. This was done by a predator. There's just one thing I can't wrap my head around.
I'm sure there's more than one thing.
Why aren't the goats being eaten? A predator that is capable of killing an animal of this size would not leave its prize for another to claim. Look here, 2 puncture marks at the back of the neck. Its body sucked dry of all blood. What a strange creature you are, goat sucker.
El Chupacabra, sir.
Bless you, Percival. As I was saying, this is a fresh kill. The goat sucker is nearby. There! Did you hear that howl beyond that distant ridge? Percy, Guinevere, the hunt is on!
Rip, we've been at this for hours. We need to find somewhere to rest from this unbearable heat. We're out of water, and these temperatures are gonna cause severe dehydration, heat stroke, and perhaps even death if we don't. You know what? On second thought, Rip, go ahead. Percival and I will catch up.
Guinevere is right, sir. At this rate, you two will be dead by this time tomorrow.
Death can only have Rip Daring when it bests me in battle. This heat is little more than a free sauna. Besides, there's no need to fret. I have a master plan, and that plan involves adding the goat sucker's head to my trophy room wall. Onward!
I would say I'm losing faith in your master plan, Rip, but that would imply I had any to begin with.
Shh! Hold that thought, Guinevere. I spy something over yonder, by the trees. That ugly dog is no mere mutt. My hunter's intuition tells me that the beast sucking on that goat's neck is the fabled goat sucker. This is no time for dancing, Percy. Time to execute my genius plan. Mimic the cry of a wounded goat on my mark. I shall tactically reposition myself behind this shrub. Ready? Mark! Perfect! The creature's snarled maw has dropped its prey, and it is approaching my trap. Percy, try to look more appetizing and goat-like.
Bah! Sir. Guinevere, watch out! My systems indicate that El Chupacabra is now targeting you.
Curses! The plan was for it to attack that worthless bucket of bolts, not my sweet Guinevere. Fear not, I will save you. That's a Rip Daring promise.
Any day now, Rip. My life is in danger.
Ha! Surprise, you mangy mutt! Time to pay you back for all the perfectly good veal you've ruined.
Sir, watch out! Its body is covered in sharp quills and needles.
Needles? No! Percy, it seems the beast also possesses paralysis powers. My heart is beating like crazy, and I can't seem to move.
It sounds like you're afraid, sir. Might I recommend breathing into a paper bag?
Impossible! Cryptids fear Rip Daring, not the other way around. It must be like those gorgons that can freeze a man in place with naught but their hideous gaze. I simply need to kill it without looking.
Oh no.
To your left, sir. No, sir. Your other left. That was me, sir. Aim lower.
Your hideous quills may have torn my clothes, but they were no match for my rugged flesh. That was nothing more than a lucky shot, Mr. Sucker. Unfortunately for you, Lady Luck, like all ladies, favors Rip Daring.
Sir, you're bleeding, blindly firing, and out of ammo. May I suggest a tactical retreat? Oh, your blind shooting missed the beast, sir, but you hit that tree that in turn fell and crushed the beast. I suppose that means congratulations are in order, sir.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but thank you, Rip. You saved my life.
What? I did? I mean, of course I did. I told you I had a master plan.
Of course you did, sir. Regardless, I must congratulate you, as you have already ripped your freshly mended shirt. I believe that may be a new record for you.
You'll have plenty of time for sewing later, Percy. Why weren't needles a part of this creature's mission briefing?
It was part of the briefing, sir. You said you didn't want to hear about anything that pertains to needles, and stormed...
Oh, good God, Percy, do you ever stop babbling? I'm just glad we won't need to worry about any more needles.
Sorry, Rip, but your entire body is covered in scratches from that monster's quills. Given the number of diseased remains we found while trailing the chupacabra, it's likely the beast was a hotbed of rare diseases. Since you refused to be inoculated before this expedition began, you're gonna need several shots now. Unless you want to spend the rest of your days quarantined in the infirmary.
So this is the curse of the goat sucker.
The important thing is the monster was defeated. No need to dwell on the post-action action. There you have it, dear listeners. Another tale, another trophy for the mantle. The moral of today's story is, keep shooting. Something is bound to fall into place. That's the Rip Daring way. Tune in next time for more exciting exploits and another incredible cryptid hunt.